And welcome back to episode 16 to A Brew on the Deck by
The Craft Beer Pioneers. Sweet 16.
Oh, that's a good number.
I'm Pompous Smurf, folks.
And I'm Grillsy. Thanks for joining us today.
Indeed. And here we are. We're trying our second Brick Lane beer.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose they spread out everywhere, and yeah, it's a good one to try. We want to try nearly every beer.
Well, we do.
That's the whole point. I mean,
I think it's our responsibility.
It is our responsibility. And so this time, again, Brick Lane. We've been with these, let's try this brewer before, but this is the Supernova IPA. It's an Indian Pale Ale. It's got a little description saying a champagne supernova.
A champagne supernova.
Yeah, 1.9 standard drinks, and it's 6.8%.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
On this lovely evening, the sun has set. We can see a beautiful sunset.
It's got a magnificent sunset in front of us, folks. It is orange and pastel blue with grey in the background, and I tell you what, life is good.
Oh, it's terrific.
Life is good.
Thanks for joining us, by the way. We really appreciate the people that keep on watching us and, following us. Yeah.
We wouldn't do this stuff without you, pioneers. It's awesome to have you on board.
Yeah. You make us, we make you.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, it's sharing the love.
It is. Let's crack her open. Okay, so Indian Pale Ale. It's stronger, 6.8 as you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
That's our colour there. There we go. Cheers.
Bear with our light issue here, folks. Cheers, Grillsy.
Yep. So
Here goes another one.
Well, we go full raw here. We're going to keep it amateur. We're not going to go get a fancy studio.
There's nothing amateur about this. What are you talking about?
We are literally on my deck, enjoying it together, and yeah, let's go.
Let's go indeed. Cheers, buddy.
Oh, so at the end it goes. Whoo. Yeah,
How does it go?
it goes. Whoo. So it's soft, and then it just triangulates. It
Triangulate.
yeah, it just sort of like
Oh.
crosses over and just.
I'm afraid triangulates doesn't go with amateur.
So yeah, you can feel the strength right at the end. That's what I'm trying to get to, I suppose. It sits you on a cliff, and it's nice. I like it. So you can tell. I can start to tell the difference between the Indian Pale Ales, a Pale Ale, an XPA, all those sort of ones. Yeah, it's good.
Am I tasting passion fruit again? Have I just got passion fruit on my palate?
It's a sour citrus, is what I'm getting.
Okay. Yep.
Maybe you know how you get a passion fruit that's sour.
Yes.
It's I reckon something like that, but super sour. Yeah, not passion fruit particularly.
Yep.
But it's just a little bit sour.
Well, let's get stuck into it, buddy, and we'll see these guys on the other side.
On the other side. And welcome back to the other side, Pioneers.
Yes, indeed. Pompous Smurf here, folks.
And Grillsy. Great to see you.
And we've been partaking in the Brick Lane Supernova IPA, and very attractive can, rather attractive beer inside.
Yeah, I actually like it. No, I like it a lot. We've done, like we mentioned, Brick Lane before. Yeah, I suppose, I don't know, good brewer.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm super thirsty tonight, by the way.
Oh,
So I put it out
I
there.
noticed that, yeah.
They're going down really well.
Well, I tell you what, I must say, we've been lucky enough to critique some awesome beers of late, and look, as I've said many times, we're likely to come across the odd botchy,
Yeah.
but I don't think we've done that.
We haven't done it yet.
At least
no.
the last 3 episodes. And,
Exactly.
And here we are at was Sweet 16.
Yep, Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
Now, we've done, like we said, done the Brick Lane, we've done an IPA, but you know what? There's some things that we don't know about, and you know what? I've got an idea.
Okay.
This probably brings us to interesting fact.
Interesting fact indeed. Yes, so there are lots of things we don't know, folks, and things that we don't know, as we indicated earlier, we will share with you from having found out.
Yeah. So we were having a little chat in our little sippy break.
Yes.
And
yes.
we came across this.
We did. We came across the comparison between the can and the stubby. It was something of interest to us because I have noticed in selecting our beers for each episode that there is a definite lean towards cans.
There is, yes. Why is that?
Well, look, I've always preferred the stubby, but to tell you the honest truth, I think the consensus with most microbreweries or craft beer breweries is that the can is better. And
why is that?
Well, the can is better because it's lighter.
Lighter?
Yes, indeed. It's crushable.
Yep. Goes down.
Yes.
Yep. A bit more in the recycling bin.
I've tried crushing a stubby.
You can't. You can smash it by accident.
You can.
Hate when you drop it.
Yes. No. Can't. So crushable. And the other thing that I think you'll all be familiar with, folks, when you put a can in the fridge, it gets colder a lot quicker than will a stubby.
It is.
Yeah. In fact, to tell you the honest truth, Brewery, my standard policy is put the stubbies in the freezer for half an hour or so.
Yeah, just before a nice little session. Yeah,
yes,
I agree.
Yeah, and the cans just need to go in the fridge, and half an hour in the fridge is ample.
It is. And this is the one we're trying. And they, the brewer themselves, I think it's actually cheaper to ship and distribute. Is that right? A can?
Well, $7.50.
Well, this particular can, but for a brewer to ship compared to bottles. Is that right?
Well, I don't know. You maybe be looking at $9 for a stubby of this stuff, mate.
So it was $7.50 for this can.
Yes.
And cans are cheaper.
Freight is cheaper. Yeah. Freight is cheaper. Look, from an economic point of view, definitely the can is a better go. I prefer to drink out of a stubby, but this beer is as good as I would have ever anticipated. So once again, folks, Brick Lane.
Yeah. So this is another one that's grown on me from that first sip, the first portion of our little episode to straight afterwards. Mm-hmm. It's grown on me more. What do you rate it?
Mate, I rate this a 7.5.
Well, I'm higher on this one. So at the start, I reckon I was sitting about 6, and now I'm about 7.5 as well. So,
okay.
Again, grown on me.
Very good. It. All right, mate. Well, cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cyber Slickers, thanks for your company. Good to see you again. And we'll be back for episode 17 in due course.
See you, Cyber Slickers. Hooroo.
Hooroo.
And always remember to
drink responsibly.
See you, Cyber Slickers.